So, you just bought a Oculus Quest 2. You're scanning and scanning through the Oculus store, but you can't find anything that seems interesting. But you were told by your friends to go check out the cool game Superhot. So you go in the search bar, Superhot. You click search, but then whoa, $30. You just bought a VR headset and now you have to pay more money just to play one game. So, you make up your mind to go look for some free Oculus games. You keep on scrolling and you stumble across a game named Recroom. You think to yourself, is this game worth it? I mean, it's free, so there must be something weird about it. In this video, I'm going to be explaining the pros and cons and things you're going to want to look out for when playing Recroom. Hey guys, it's Sir Waffles and welcome back to another video of mine. Now, I'm not going to nag you or anything, but it would mean a lot if you'd leave a like, just a like on this video. I really do spend hours on videos like this, and it would mean a lot to know that you guys like them. Anyways, back to the video. So, you just downloaded Recroom and you are asked to make a Recroom account. You'll be asked how old you are. Now, this is asked because depending on your age, your Recroom experience will differ. For example, if you say that you are under 13, you will not have many of the options that a regular Recroom player has. Will be restricted. To be more specific, you will have the ability to communicate with other players via in-game voice chat, and also will not be able to choose your own username, and will be given a username with an adjective and an animal, and a couple of numbers. So if you have a junior account, your username could be KindSeal845 or MeanGorilla123. But on the other hand, if you say that you are over 13, you will be allowed to communicate with in-game chat, and also will be allowed to personalize your username. When starting the game, you will be introduced to your dorm room, which is where you'll spawn in when joining the game. Your dorm room is also customizable with an object called Maker Pen, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, in the dorm room is somewhere you can invite your friends or just relax. Now, one of the first places you'll go in Rec Room is the Rec Center. The Rec Center is sort of the hub to all the mini-games that are available. In the Rec Center, you can play basketball, hang out with your friends, listen to music, but most importantly, go to other mini-games. Moving on to the next part, mini-games. One of the cool things about Rec Room is the amount of content, ranging from walking in the park to facing off against futuristic robots in space. Long story short, you will never get bored. If you are in the mood to get creative, there is an option to be able to create your own games, which you are able to publish out in the Recroom community. To create your own map, you'll use an object called a Maker Pen, which allows you to spawn in objects like chairs or tables to create your own restaurant if you want. Moving on to the next subject, the weekly and daily challenges. The weekly and daily challenges are what they sound like. Challenges that are posted by Recroom that you can complete for rewards. Some challenges could be playing paintball or beating a quest, but you will definitely get a good reward in the end. Now, rewards. In this game, the currency is tokens, which you can buy with IRL money or obtain by playing Recroom activities or doing also the daily or weekly challenges. With tokens, you can get objects such as food or clothing, which then you can show off your style. Now, this game is definitely not the perfect game. In fact, there are many reasons you would not want to get this game, which I will show in a pros and cons chart. Con number 1, toxic children. Yes, it's quite unfortunate, but being that this game is rated E, which means for everyone, you will stumble across children that are under 13 that have lied about their age. Now, not all of them, but most of them are toxic. And there's nothing you can do but report them. Con number 2, crashing. Now, this game crashes a lot, and I mean a lot. Now, this could be my personal experience, but I crash multiple times a day. Some of the crashing consists of freeze frame, which is when the whole screen turns into one frame, then shuts off. Another crash is when Recroom just restarts itself out of the blue, which can be very frustrating. But this game also does have some characteristics which I think make it one of the best free VR games. Pros number 1, friends. Recroom is a very social game, which means that almost every activity you go to requires at least one other person. Personally, I've made some of my closest friends on the platform. Pros number 2, content. As stated earlier in the video, there's so much content in Recroom, and you'll never get bored. There's always a new game to try out, new place to hang out, etc. So the game never gets old. Now, here's the big question. Is Recroom worth it? Yes, yes, yes. It is so worth it. If you're the user that loves social games and interacting with other players, this is the game for you. There is so much content and things to do, and you will find great friends along the way. Recroom can be very laggy, but the developers are trying their hardest to make this a fun game for all. If you have a question, you can always go to the Recroom Reddit page, where there are tons of people that are willing to help. I hope this video gave you a little bit more clear idea if you want to download Recroom or not. I definitely hope you do, and I don't have an outro.